Obviously, Coach, a tough one to take here at Auburn. What were you told about that inadvertent whistle, whatever happened on the last meaningful play of the game?
I was told it wasn't a backwards pass.
So you were told it was not a backwards pass.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Hutch.
Thoughts on how tough your team played?
Hutch.
Sorry.
Sam, what did you see from your perspective on the spike play?
Same thing you did. The ball went backwards 6 yards. I saw a fumble and a spike that went backwards 6 yards.
Scotty.
Yeah. Hey, Sam, if you could just, I guess, tell us what you saw from Felipe tonight, over 300 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Looked like he gave you guys a lot of toughness.
He played tough, you know. He ran the ball well, got some much-needed yardage, and threw it well. And I mean, he played tough. He got hit a few times in the run and obviously got sacked a few times. But he just gets better every week. I was really proud of him. I know he's banged up a little bit, but it'd be hard not to be proud of his performance tonight. He did a nice job.
Sam, not much offense in the first quarter, but you really got it cranked up after that. What changed? What did y'all start doing?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, we've seen to start slow. You know, we may need to change up what we're doing in warm-ups, to be honest with you. Just something that can get us started a little bit faster, you know. And I know we can wear down defenses as you continue to go fast, but we weren't wearing them down in the first quarter. You know, we was wearing down our defense. So I don't know. You know, I'm really proud of the way the guys finished up the last 3 quarters, but I don't know. We really got to put a handle on that, along with you know, our special teams problems.
Nikki.
Coach, what did you say to your players in the locker room after that kind of ending?
I was proud of them, that they fought their butt off, that we got a good football team, and that times of us going someplace and embarrassing our fans and our football team are over. And I was proud of them, and that's what I told them.
Tricia.
Coach, how much did the wind and the rain early in that first half play a factor in the problems that your offense had trying to move the ball down the field?
I don't know that it really did. I mean, it was windy and rainy, but it didn't affect Auburn. You know, they came out and scored pretty fast, and of course, you know, they didn't score that much. I mean, we gave them 7, you know, on the punt team, but I don't know that it really affected us. I know, you know, we dropped a 2-point conversion down there that, you know, might have had something to do with the wet ball or something of that nature. But, you know, we talked about it all week. We showed tusk in a puddle of mud all week, and we knew what we was getting into. We didn't execute early in that. And, of course, I think that was probably part of the reason why we muffed the first extra point as well.
The stuff to Devion Warren, can you speak to what he did for you today?
Well, he plays extremely hard. Looked like he had 5 catches for 95 yards. So obviously he got open, held on to the football. He's a good player. You know, obviously, you know, we'd like to get Burks back at some point, as soon as we can. But Davion sure has done a nice job of since he's got his opportunity.
Hutch.
Sam, when you got the ball back with about 2.5 minutes left, was the plan all along to keep the ball on the ground and force them to use their timeouts, or was there a thought to maybe try to pass and get a first down there?
The plan was to run the football and then make a decision on 3rd down, what we, you know, to go win the game or not. The problem was. It was 3rd and 12 or 13 or something like that. And I thought, well, maybe we'll just get them to burn their last time out and see if we can hold them to 2 minutes or so. Hindsight, I don't know if I'd have tried to win the game right there or not on 3rd. And, well, I would have since we didn't win. But at the time, I thought maybe we could get a nice punt and keep them out of field goal range. And they did a nice job with their 2-minute offense with no timeouts left.
I don't know if you've got more questions in the chat, Tom.
How did the players react in the locker room? Did you feel like you had this one taken away from you?
No, I don't want to say that. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities that we could have won the football game, done things better. But the players were like you'd think. You know, last week we were jovial and cheerful, and this week they were down and they were hurting. And they should. I mean, they put a lot of sweat into getting prepared for Auburn, and they did a nice job of doing it. And, you know, we just at the end, they had one more play a little bit better than ours.
Tom, do you have another?
Yeah. What did you think of Auburn's running today? Because no one had really run the ball on you guys like that.
Well, I thought they did an extremely good job of running against us. You know, neither one of our linebackers practiced last week. You know, they practiced in shells. We never hit them. I mean, we got a lot of injuries out there, you know, but they're fighting their butt off, and our tackling wasn't near as good as what it normally is. And I don't know what you attribute to that, or whether it's a fine running by Tank, or was it slippery and we were slipping off the tackles? I don't know. Probably a little bit of combination of both. But we'll get back to work and become a better tackling team next week.
Coach.
Say I had a couple of special teams questions. One, it's the second punt you've had blocked. What did you see on that? And then also, what's contributing to all the illegal formation penalties on the punt team?
Well, they had us where we weren't moved up on the line of scrimmage, and that we were too deep. And it was several times. And we tried to correct it, but obviously we didn't get it corrected. And that, I believe, is the first time it's been called this year. So we have to make sure that we're moved up, and people are going to try to block every punt we freaking punt until we figure out how to freaking protect a punter. And we need to do that. Gave up 7 points, kick the ball out of bounds. Whenever we're trying to hold them to no field goal, we got to get better.
Great shot.
Coach, I saw you and Burks talking before the game. I know Boyd didn't make the trip. Monteric Brown didn't make the trip. What's the status on them moving forward?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We brought Burks with the potential that he could play. We did not bring Rakeem because we knew he couldn't play. Mo Brown we did not bring because we knew he couldn't play. But, I mean, I really don't know. If there's a chance that they can play, we bring them on a trip. And if there's not, then we have them stay home and get treatment. So I'm honest with you here. I don't have a clue when they'll be back.
Nice one, Trey B.
I want everybody to know I'm proud of the football team. They played their butt off tonight. I'm proud of them. We'll get better, but I'm proud of those kids.